Good day, I'm Samantha Allen and this is your GIS News for Thursday, June 20. The long-awaited anti-gang law will be tabled in Parliament next week. National Security Minister Peter Bunting made the announcement during his sectoral presentation in the House of Representatives on Wednesday.
This morning, the Legislative Committee of Cabinet approved the bill entitled the Criminal Justice Suppression of Organized Criminal Groups Act, commonly referred to as the anti-gang legislation, for the suppression and disruption of organized criminal groups, and make consequential amendments as necessary.
This bill is one of 5 legislative priorities of the National Security Ministry for this year. Another is the DNA evidence bill, which will be brought to Parliament within a couple months to allow the authorities to take DNA samples from persons arrested for specified offences. The law reform Fraudulent Transactions Special Provisions Act, which specifically targets the lottery scam, was passed in March 2013. The Trafficking in Persons, Prevention, Suppression and Punishment Amendment Bill was tabled 3 weeks ago. A draft bill entitled the Proceeds of Crime Amendment Act 2013 was received by the Ministry with queries from the Chief Parliamentary Council. Cabinet has approved the merger of the National Youth Service and the National Centre for Youth Development, a move that is expected to increase the budget of both agencies to a total of $561 million. Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna made the disclosure while contributing to the 2013-2014 sectoral debate in Parliament Tuesday. She said 62% of the budget would be allocated to projects that would impact an estimated 21,000 youth directly.
By merging the entities, we will reduce overlap and duplication of work, reduce administration costs.
At the same time, Minister Hanna said she was reviewing the strategic focus of the NYS to encourage the spirit of volunteerism and civic pride among young people. Another basic school has been added to the stock for the upcoming new academic year. The Agape Basic School in St. Thomas is one of 50 early childhood facilities being built by Food for the Poor under its Jamaica 50 program. Agape Basic is the 12th early childhood institution to be built since the start of the project in June last year. It replaces an institution that was partially destroyed by fire in 2011.
This community had a dire need for a basic school because its temporary structure had been gutted by fire just a year ago. And since then, it has been a rather convenient sharing of facilities with the very generous Seaforth Seventh-day Church of God.
Agape's 60 students and 4 teachers now have a comfortable environment equipped with 3 classrooms, bathroom facilities, a kitchen, office, sick bay and veranda. Food for the Poor also donated 6 computers and a central processing unit to the school. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites is urging schools and educators to make use of material provided to help them address students' weaknesses. The minister says schools are provided with a subject profile sheet for every student who sits the Grade 6 Achievement Test, outlining how they performed in all areas.
What we have found in the past is that the high schools have not necessarily used this information in order to determine the particular challenges and needs of the students who they are admitting. And similarly, many of the primary schools have not paid sufficient attention to the profiles of the students, leaving them as a device to see where there are strengths or weaknesses in their particular offerings.
The minister was speaking Tuesday at a press conference to announce the 2013 Grade 6 Achievement Test results. Schools and students were given the results Thursday. And finally, at least one Jamaican company will be seeking to tap into the opportunities of the Jamaica Logistics Hub initiative. JIS News caught up with CEO of the Grace Kennedy Group of Companies, Don Webby, at the Jamaica Diaspora Conference.
We believe that mega project is going to, I'd like to describe it as a game changer for the Jamaican economy. There's a part of that project which speaks to a manufacturing free zone. That is something that Grace Kennedy will be very, very interested in.
Government has been urging investors and companies to partner with them so that Jamaica can become the logistics hub of the Americas. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks for watching.